Welcome to the show. Just a few minutes ya dakika zili 10 zonka za katoroka nzara wa Samkago gwanya msana gwa today. Welcome antekaniza ya Fort Sport na Fort TV kurge kire cha balaza mpaka kire cha katano balaza mpaka cha katano Samkago gwanya msana mpaka msanjo gwanya msana, giving you sport, not only football, because football is always part of sport as usual. My name is Dan Aka. Tija kwantera tera mpaka sanja kwa msanjo gwanya msana yekiro cha today. We have a lot. Tukuja kwantera mtochi nyamsana yekiro cha today, but nyongara kutwala mugisa ni kusima yone sobero kwa nocha hengaro kuruga obwira n'ubucha. But remember umwaka guno gwali kutandika mukwezi kwa January kibanza ine bintu bingi bo planning kwa nokora mu guno umwaka, but how far already tuli mukwezi kwa kabiri mu guno umwaka gwa 2024. So sobara kwa nogumzamu no panga chikumbi 2 make sure the story changes. Make sure the story changes. Anyway, we have a lot tukija kwa ntobaza nyamsana ikiro chati mpaka zine za frisbee zikuja kwa zion zigenda maiso hano mkibuge kia Fopoto Tourism City nyingi munde zikuja kwa zion zigenda maiso mpaka zino za frisbee kiro cha nyentia somero ya Nyakasoa School mzani jakuba area negenda maiso. Then ohirecho chikopo kino cha mpaka za Star Times Uganda Premier League nkija kwa nkigumzamu chigenda maiso juke. It is a super weekend. It is a super weekend when it comes to sport. Ali mpaka zino za Stanbic Uganda Cup zilion zigenda maiso juke tula mtendero ogwa round of 32 guliyo ngenda maiso mba kutera. You just sort out yourself no so wako na sababu ebyao no ta. Then ojuke omseja na kumaka Kylian Mbappe rutini agambira ba PSG next season takuja kwa mzani wa timu ndo kumaingia PSG kule Muhanga ya France msigaza roko kumanyanka Kylian Mbappe rutini neja kwa naitenanza timu ndo kumaingia Real Madrid come next season kubanazana umupira kule mpaka za La Liga Santander. Then away from that this weekend a number of games zikuja kwa zenzo genda maiso leagues ezukwaukana, but back hano Muhanga na Uganda chikopa kino cha mpaka za FIFA Women Super League na zija kwa zigumzamu zigenda maiso, so don't miss ne mpaka zino za FIFA Women Elite League mzano igona nija kwa negumzamu negenda maiso. Kimchonga tunga app ya Fort TV giteka msimu yao giteka mkuli mtabu yao downloadinga kuruga Google Play Store, downloadinga that app ya Fort TV so kwa giteka msimu yao. Then still you can as well get us via Facebook nija kwa tunga Fort TV. In case no kosa Facebook, make sure you put a comment. In case ukera kiri chikaguzo be ready to answer that question. Baito tangaguze kizina cha dance alone chikaterua ask me things concerning sport. And away from that, so wara kono tunga kule on our YouTube channel, reja kono tunga kurungi muno, make sure you subscribe. Atulumkibuge kia Fopoto Tourism City. Once again, if you have just joined us, atulumkibuge kia Fopoto Tourism City. In case of any business, you can come and advertise with us. Anyway, onyikirize ntuja kwa ntimbora with the sport mpake sanja kwa zidi musanju ogwanya msana yekiro cha today. Shout out to my producer producer Sharif, thank you very much. Kintu kini yolu mkuchukua tamu. Anyway, onyikirize ntuja kwa ntanikera mpaka zinu za tuja kwa ntanikera mkazano kano tuja kwa ntanikera straight mchikopo kino cha FIFA Women Super League chikuja kwa kino chikenda maiso this weekend mzano nyingi muno ya kuja kwa negena maiso mchikopo kino cha FIFA Women Super League juke tuja kwa tulu match day 10 hanu Muhanga ya Uganda matters mbaja kamba tanga na timu na Kawempe Muslim ladies mchikopo kine cha FIFA Women Super League kino kija kwa kiro cha nyenta esans ja kwa ziri ina za nyenta kana kizano kino cha St Gerard Stadium side za kule Lubaga. Then another game ni ja kwa negena maiso hagati ya timu na Ruines SS mbatanga na Lady Doves ya kuruka kule side za Masindi omzano gunaguja kwa ngena maisa kizano cha Kabaka Chabagu Stadium side za kule Wakiso district, that is kiro cha nyenta. Then kiro cha Sunday, as I had told you, it is a super weekend. Neja kubalio another game nija kwa negena maiso hagati ya timu na UCU Lady Cardinals mbaja kamba tanga na timu na She Maroons mpaka zino za FIFA Women Super League. Then tuja kwa ntunga another game nija kwa negena maiso hagati ya timu na Asubo Gafford Ladies mbatanga na timu na Makerere University mchikopo kine cha mpaka za FIFA Women Super League. Then Wakiso Hills mbaja kamba tanga na timu na Kampala timu na Kampala Queens rundiki the Queens of Soccer mchikopo kino cha empaka za FUFA Women Super League hanu mihanga ligana tija kwa tulu match day 10 nija kwa negumzamu negenda mwezu. So far so good, ebindu ngo kubyemeria mchikopo kino cha empaka za FUFA Women Super League hanu mihanga liganda this season ya umwaka gwa 2023 2024 niyo chaliyo ntulubatanayo. Timu ya Kampala Queens, the Queens of Soccer, but nubachayibimbire the log ndike bachayibimbire kimeza cha empaka zinu za FUFA Women Super League. Timu ya Kawempa Muslim Ladies nubalimjika cha kubanza baina points kuingana nka Abrinem hamzane kuingana nka Mwenda basingire mzane kuingana nka Mukaga mbakora draws isatu tubakatiro mzano guona batebera goals kuingana nka 10 mbabateba goals ina baina goal difference ya goals kuingana nka itan with 21 points hamchika cha kubanza kimeza kene cha FUFA Women Super League. Then timu ya Kampala Queens, the Queens of Soccer nubaikali mchikale cha kabiri hamzane kuingana nka Mwenda mzane kuingana nka Mwenda basingire mzane kuingana nka Mukaga then bakora draws ibiri babatero mzano gumu. They have 20 points wakimeza kino cha empaka za FUFA Women Super League hanu mihanga leganda. She Maroons balimchikale cha kusatu na points kuingana nka 13. Then Lady Doves yokuruka kule Masindi balimchikale cha kana with 12 points. Then timu ya UCU Lady Cardinals balimchikale cha katano with 12 points. Then timu ya Uganda Matters Lubaga balimchikale cha Mkaga na points kuingana nka 12. Timu ya Asubo Gafford Ladies balimchikale cha Msanja na points mwenda Makerere University mchikale cha Mnana na points kuingana nka Mnana. Then timu ya Rines SS balimchikale cha Mwenda baina points kuingana nka Mnana. Then timu ya Wakiso Giants the Papa Shark timu ya Wakiso Hills balimchikale cha 10 na points kuingana nka 5 mpaka zino za FUFA Women Super League. But this weekend Uganda Matters Lubaga baja kwa bazana timu ya Kawempe Muslim Ladies. Then timu ya Rines SS bazana timu ya Lady Doves, that is kiro cha Nyencha. Then kiro cha Sunday UCU Lady Cardinals bazana timu ya She Maroons. Then timu ya Asubo Gafford Ladies bazana timu ya Makerere University. Timu ya Wakiso Hills batanga na timu ya Kampala Queens mchikopo kino cha empaka za FUFA Women Super League hanu mihanga ya Uganda. Ngokumbera ngambi ntuja kwantera mtochi mkazano kana ka Frisbee mpaka nja kwanzigena maisa isomeli ni ya Nyakasura school. I'm going to be joined by the competitions chairperson the chairperson of the tournament director neja kwa nanjoininga in studios za 4TV mumaisa sobala kwantera mtochi deep mkazano kana ka Frisbee more especially the tournament, the 4th edition ya kuja kuwa area negenda maisa the Equator Women Ultimate Frisbee tournament the 4th edition ya kuja kuwa area negenda maisa. Just allow me I take a break then tija kwa ntugaruka maisa utorantugaruka straight ntanikana mkazano kana aka Frisbee. Stay on 4TV and you have to stay entertained.
Fort TV. Stay entertained.
Yes, welcome back to the show. Just dakika za agenda ziria abiri na ibiri zonke za katoroka nzira basa mkaga ogwanya msana ekero cha today. As I had told you, umugenye umbere ngambire she has already joined us in studios za Fort TV kantija kwanza bazamuna kazana kana aka Frisbee. Ndakusisa kaire will just request her to say hi to our viewers na wakutorora. She introduces herself, but what I know, she's called Angela. Angela, you're welcome.
Thank you, Dan. My name is Angela Chitimbo. I work with the Ultimate Frisbee Association in Uganda as a coach, and I am the tournament director of this tournament, Equator Women's Tournament, happening tomorrow at Nyakasura School. It is on the 17th and 18th of this month. So, yeah, hope to see you there.
Okay, Angela, how have you found Fort Portal?
Fort Portal, yeah, it's not a bad city. People are welcoming. They are friendly, though. The only challenge I have with it is the cold.
Coldness.
The cold.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, but that is why it is called Fort Portal, the tourism city. Anyway.
And I love the view of the mountain. Yes.
You have already moved around.
I've been to Nyakasura, so it's just next to the mountain.
Okay. Now, Angela, thank you for coming. Then we are going to talk about more. We are going to talk more about the game of Frisbee. More especially, we are going to focus on the tournament, which is going to take place. That is tomorrow in Nyakasura and Sunday. Maybe you can first give us a brief introduction. Maybe a brief background of this game of Frisbee, because a few might be in a know of this game of Frisbee.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Frisbee is, first of all, it's a game played by both genders. Though sometimes we want to see competition amongst one gender. So this time we are having a competition among only ladies. But it's played with a mixed gender. That is 4 men and 3 ladies, or 4 ladies and
3 men.
3 men.
Okay.
So it's 7 against 7. That is always the teams playing. Not like football where it is 11
against 11.
It's only 7 against 7. So each team has to have that kind of gender. 4 ladies and 3 men, or 3 ladies and 4 men. That's how it's played. And the way those who know about rugby the way rugby is played, that our team starts from one side and scores the other side. For frisbee, that's the same case, but we interchange at every point that they score. If you started from one side, you score the other side, and then you stay that side, and then the next point you'll be scoring from the side you started on.
Okay.
And we'll use something called a disc. Sorry, I did not come with it to studio because I've been in a meeting after meeting. But those who will be with us tomorrow at the Nyakasura school field, you'll get to see what a disc is. And yeah, that's what I can say about frisbee.
Okay, maybe to add on her words, this is a non-contact game. Nundiki omuzano guno tokwikirizo maybe akwika omutaye wa. You stand in one position as you play. You don't move with the disc. You don't move with the disc, but you let the disc fly. Anyway. Next time tuja kuja hanu, maybe we are going to give tuja kusobora kurungi akazana kana ka frisbee. Let us focus on the tournament. Ejuka akazana kana bakaza mzano guno ga frisbee. They play 100 minutes, not so? In most cases.
In most cases.
It is that standard time, 100 minutes.
Yes, that's the standard time. So this time we are reducing it for everyone to get a time and play.
Okay. Nugomzano gunuga frisbee. Now we are focusing focusing on the tournament. Ya kuja kwa negena meso kutanikana kiro cha Nyencha Nyakasura school. Maybe Angela, you are going to let us know about the schools, the teams which are going to participate so far who have confirmed. Maybe some of them have already reported at the Nyakasura. So you tell us.
First of all, I'd like to thank Fort Portal City and the schools that have really welcomed us here and welcomed the sport in their schools. I really appreciate, like, not everyone welcomes you to their home, but I thank the head teachers for these schools. So tomorrow we shall have a few schools that have managed to participate in this frisbee tournament that replied to our invites, and I'm grateful. That will be Chebambe Girls, Nyakasura School, Summoning Peas. Summoning Peas.
Yes.
Sorry, I always get that name very wrong. And then we have the team from Kampala, Impala. We have a team from Kenya called Wolves, Kakamega. We have another team from Kenya called Kisumu, Blackfish. Those are the teams that will be participating tomorrow in the frisbee tournament for the ladies. Yeah.
Okay. So those schools are all of them schools?
No,
okay.
There are only 3 schools, and those are the schools I've mentioned that are from Fort Portal here.
Okay. Those are so far the teams that kuja kuanzana kiro cha Nyencha. Angela nukoya tugambia. Then another question maybe, Angela, how comes this game is not yet it is not yet on the grassroots? Maybe you can say that. Because a few people in know, as I had told you, about this game of frisbee. Bataito muna wakitegeza akazana kana ka frisbee. What are you going to do? Korora akazana kana, at least it comes on the grassroots.
Okay. Before, I think that's why it's not so much in the know for many people. We have been like inviting friends to just play with, to come and play with us. But then we later got an idea, why don't we go into schools? And that's why I think you see us here now. And yeah, we're still keeping on the idea of going to schools and then also communities. But with this, you still need funding to go to these communities, to go to schools. We need transport. So I guess that's why most people haven't yet seen us in their communities, because we lack the funding to get there. and showcase these games to them.
Okay.
And we lack a funding of the discs. Yes, we have a few that we always use, but in every community you go a school, you have to lose a disc because you have to leave them with a disc.
Okay.
And I'm glad wherever we go, people pick interest. And I'm sorry to say, but we always end up losing discs because some just take them without permission, so you end up losing a disc.
Okay.
But I see many people have picked interest in the sport, and yeah, we need a lot of discs to keep the sport alive in the country.
Okay, we understand this game of Frisbee, it was introduced in Uganda well back in time 2009, and the National Council of Sports had to approve this game well back in time. Actually, it is not too long, it was 2016. National Council of Sports baka approving akazana kana ka Frisbee nako bakateka, it is going to be under its independent federation like other games like basketball, football and the rest. Now, has National Council of Sports helped you in Frisbee?
Oh, I appreciate them. They have. They always fund us with the little they have, and I really appreciate they didn't send us away when we came to ask for their help in this building the Frisbee game in the country. They have really been with us, and they stood with us in every challenges that we had. And yeah, we keep communicating to them with every challenge. And I know the doors are open, and I'm grateful. They have been there for us. Okay.
We understand this is the 4th edition for the Frisbee yakuja kwa Negana. And this one is the Equator Women's Ultimate Frisbee 4th edition yakuja kwa Negana. School. Now, maybe me as a person, then and our viewer who is watching us live right now, may want to know, how was the first edition and how did you manage to make it? Because it was the first time to organize this tournament of Frisbee in the country. How did you manage to make it?
Oh, well, I'll correct you there. It wasn't the first time, though. We've always been having it, but it has been a hard tournament.
But why you saying it is the first time? Because this is the
first competitive,
yes,
where
that's
people
what I
are
meant.
going
in their
to
competition.
go away with medals and a trophy.
Okay.
The other 3 have been any lady who wants to play can come and fly a disc.
Okay.
But this one is going to be competitive, and a team will go away with a trophy.
Okay.
Yes, you asked me when it started. It started in 2018, actually. This lady is called Charity Ineza. Is also playing Frisbee. And she just thought of it, and we were just seated, and she's like, why don't we have a tournament against ladies? So that we also show our strength without the men. Because it has always been the mixed games tournaments. And we are like, yeah, you try it out. We shall support you. So she put out the invite. And I was glad that the ladies responded. The ladies from Kenya came in for the first tournament. It was a hard tournament. I thought they would not, but thank God they showed up. So we kept on pushing it for the next and next edition until then COVID happened. We stopped it for a while. Then this one is the second one after COVID. And I wanted it to be a competitive one because I was just tired of seeing people flying out the disc without a purpose and without competition. That's why I said this time, let the dream of Charity Ineza become alive. Yeah.
Okay. So kiro chanyenta tijakotole isomo ya Nyakasura school. If it's going to be your first time kurora kazana kana ka Frisbee, please come in numbers tomorrow. Isomo ya Nyakasura school osobala kono nyumerwa akazana kana ka Frisbee. Now, you told us about the winner is going to take a trophy. Only
yes.
a trophy or with an envelope?
Well, there's a trophy and a medal. Unfortunately, we haven't reached that stage of funding, so there is no envelope or there is no animal to take home. Yes.
Okay. So the game of frisbee so far. Now, I wanted to ask you. You are much focusing on secondary schools, whereby this game of frisbee is. I'm basing on our region here, because if you look at Nyakasora School, it is a secondary school. They have this game of frisbee. If you look at Samaling Peas, it is also a secondary school. They have this game of frisbee. Chebambe Girls, same story. It is a secondary school. Why can't we embrace bringing this game to the younger kids so that it can start from primary level and we move in that angle?
Well, it's not about why we've not been in primary schools, but with our association, most of the coaches we have are based in Kampala. And since we don't have a lot of funding, so it is always hard for them to go back and forth to come to Fort Portal or other areas. But we always get a time and we go into a region in the country and we train. So here we lack, I would say, manpower, because we only have one coach here in Fort Portal, Mr. Swibe Matovu, and he has managed to go to most of the schools, though some did not show up for the tournament, did not respond to the invite. And he tells us that it's overwhelming for him, because sometimes he's always busy with his job and he has to go for these trainings. But he has managed to do a big job, I would say, and I appreciate. Though that's where the community comes in. Those who can pick up the sport can come in and help with the coaching, so that we get more people involved in the sport.
Okay. What is needed for one to join the coaching of this game, the sport of frisbee? Maybe you need some qualifications, Paul.
Okay, the first and foremost would be you learning the game, the rules of the game, and how it is played. Then the rest will be a discussion.
Okay.
Yes.
This is a game yabazana itaina referee rundiki wa referees baba mulikuno mzano gwa frisbee. It is always discipline. Abazana bakuambazana. They know where the numeral falls. They correct themselves. Nkakazana kanaka frisbee. It is an entertaining and interesting game. So if at all, because hand sokta kusobore chikumara kiro kenu rundiki ekiro chiona, because us here we cannot play. Yes, us here we cannot play the game of frisbee unless otherwise. But akasana kanaka frisbee, if you want to learn more about it, kiro cha nyencha, the game has found you at home. Come at Nyakasora School. So wale kuanto numerwa akazana kanaka frisbee. But still, Angela had another question. I had another question. Or a suggestion.
Okay.
Okay. In this game of frisbee, in most times we see at least girls have picked interest in this game, but other games it used to be a tug of war. Kusangangu, a girl child, you're bringing a girl child into football. In some years back, it was a hard task. But now, how did you make it? Because if we try to evaluate, a lot of girls are in this game of frisbee compared to me. Not so?
Yes.
How do you make this? How do you make it happen like how it is now?
Oh, well, I think I won't say we do that much, but I think sports, to pick up a sport, it should be in your, it comes naturally that I like sprinting, I like running, I I like playing, so me personally, I use it as my exercising time. I feel like paying a 20K for the gym all the time. I would rather go and throw a disc and run after the disc, sweat, and then go home. Yeah, I wouldn't say that we've made the girls pick interest, but they just naturally liked the sport and joined the sport. Maybe they didn't like to stay in football, basketball because they are contact games, and they decided to play frisbee where you know that you're safe, your body is safe all the time. Yes.
Okay, that is the game of frisbee. Maybe if you had anything else, you can talk about the game of frisbee as we are winding up this game of frisbee. You can tell us anything you feel like you want to put across about the game of frisbee. You can tell us.
Maybe the other on a challenge that we always get. There's a question people always pass to us is, what do I get?
How do I gain from?
How do I gain from frisbee? Well, first of all, I say most of the coaches are just volunteers. But you get to travel. I would say you get to travel.
Exposure.
What would be bringing me to Fort Portal? Me, and just an okay person. I don't think I would afford to come and tour Fort Portal, but then I had to come because of frisbee, and then I get a chance to see Fort Portal. There are Kenyans coming to see this other part of the country because they have been always coming to Kampala, but they have a reason that is getting them from their home to come and see and also play.
Okay.
So you get to travel, you get to exercise and enjoy and also make friends.
Okay.
Why would I be making a friend in Kenya when I know I have no business with them? But now I have friends in Kenya. If I need anything in Kenya, I can talk to them. Yes.
Okay, and you already have other friends in Fort Portal?
I have friends in Fort Portal also.
Yeah. Dan
Yes.
inclusive.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we are still here mpake sanja kwa zinmusanjo kwa nyamsana. Maybe arabatadiyo kindi kiebere I switch to another sport.
No, I think that's all.
Okay.
The rest you learn from the field when you come to see the sport. Yes.
Okay. Angela is still with us mpake sanja kwa zinmusanjo. I will not let her go out of studios tuja kuikara mpaka handsome sanju. But just a dakika tugeze state city kumna msanju zonka kubantu maliri ntekaniza kero chahati. As usual, I tell you we promote sport, not only football, because football is always part of sport. A few of us do this. Believe me or not, but ito muna wakuchukora because and actually this one is not a sports, it is not a football show, it is a sports show. Anyway, mpake sanja kwa ziri msanju. Now nyikirize tsobalo kwa ntemba henyonyi, we cross over tutembe henyonyi tugende tutwale focus kule what is happening in the world of football. Now omsigazo na kumanka Kylian Mbappe rutini enzaro ya Bufaransa amazero kubanarangira timu na kumankia PSG that next season takuja kwa almzano wa timu na kumankia PSG runiki Paris Saint-Germain kuli muhangali ya France hanyuma ya contractie nija kwa expiringa mkwezo kwa mkago mseja na kumanka Kylian Mbappe rutini omsigazo kwa miaka kungananka 45 yonke yobukuru anko kungambire akasoba kwa nasingane chikopo kine cha FIFA World Cup ni hangalile ya France, and as we speak is still the captain hangalile ya France. Kylian Mbappe rutini it is confirmed, signed and stamped, done and dusted. Takuja kwa nazana akapira wa timu na kumenkia PSG come next season alekila kwa na tena za timu na kumenkia Real Madrid kuli muhangali ya Spain omsigaze ugu wakura on your screen. Kylian Mbappe rutini Mbappe yakazani mpira kuingananka bibi yakatiaba goals kuingananka bibiri ana na isatu wa timu ya PSG na kwa assist kuingananka chienda na isatu hamzane kuingananka bibiri ni chienda yazani ya timu na kumenkia PSG msigaze ugu kumayanka Kylian Mbappe rutini. John timu na kumankia PSG omsigazo gwa kabaine myake kuingananka 18 yonke yobukuru well back in time gwa mwaka gwa 2017 kandi omsigazo yogu as we speak ngungambira atakuja kwa na iteranza timu atakuja kwa na sigara timu na kumankia PSG come next season arundiki kutanika no kwezo kwa mkaga. Kylian Mbappe rutini akiteranza timu na kumankia PSG yaruga mutimu na kumaingia Monaco akasenta kali kata kuingana akasenta kali kataito muno akabamguzeo kwa mtimu ni Monaco bamweteranza timu na kumaingia PSG kule muihanga elia France this season omsigazo kwa atakaiteranza timu na kumaingia PSG akabazaine emipira kuingana nkankaga yonka wa timu na kumaingia Monaco na ateba goals kuingana nka Abrina Musanju na kwa assist kuingana nka 13 Kylian Mbappe rutini next season na sobara kwa almuzani wa timu na kumaingia Real Madrid kule muihanga elia Spain. Now umsaidia na kumaingia Roy Hodgson alekile kubana wasakit kuruga timu na kumaingia Crystal Palace kule mpaka zile za English Premier League muihanga ya Uingereza. Vinu vyona bijao hanyuma ya epua performance ya msaidia na kumaingia Roy Hodgson ya sobera kwa nateka timu na kumaingia Crystal Palace kule mpaka za English Premier League. So don't get surprised autoreja hantu kwa kugambira msaidia na kumaingia Roy Hodgson al-sacked kuruga timu na kumaingia Crystal Palace. So ijuke akasobara kwa nateura timu na kumaingia anka Chelsea kizano kero cha Selhurst Park kule muihanga ya Uingereza gozi sukingana anka Isatu al-Em kandi even sobera kwa mbitabura kimu kwa ya mtimu na kumaingia Crystal Palace the Eagles msaidia na kumaingia Roy Hodgson muzoi wa kazi na sobara kwa naruga hatimu na kumaingia Crystal Palace soon and sooner. Juke Roy Hodgson sobera kwa naba in charge touchline ya timu na Crystal Palace mzani kuingana anka bekum bibiri hatimu na kumaingia Crystal Palace kule muihanga elia Uingereza. So soon and sooner timu ya Crystal Palace they will confirm nguba bingiro msaidia na kumaingia Roy Hodgson and as we speak alinwa muirwaro because he's not doing well is sick msaidia na kumaingia Roy Hodgson captain muihanga manager wa timu ya Crystal Palace. Now timu ya kumaingia Newcastle the Mega Peas na timu ya kumaingia Manchester United the Red Devils bamazeo kwamba kikiranganiza msaidia na kumaingia Dan Ashworth alekila kwa naruga timu ya Newcastle as the sporting director na iteranza timu ya kumaingia Manchester United. Juke Manchester United bakatunga another billionaire msaidia na kumaingia Sir Jim Ratcliffe na iteranza timu ya Manchester United na gora shares eskuingana nka 25 habutsoka kuingana nka 10 al-oma wa owners aba timu ya kumaingia Manchester United msaidia kwa kumaingia Sir Jim Ratcliffe. So Sir Jim Ratcliffe kurugira na iteranza timu ya Manchester United aba Manchester United bambara kwamba switchinga focus bagenda timu ya Newcastle betagayo the sporting director umsaidia na kumaingia Dan Ashworth asobara kwa naiteranza timu ya Manchester United umsaidia gwene myake kuingana nka 5 yobukuru alekile kubana foka the new sporting director wa timu ya kumaingia Manchester United the Red Devils ni ndora Angela na Chicho Muto. I don't know if she supports Manchester United, she will tell us at the end of the show. Anyway yesterday a lot happened in different leagues. So berega once again na maiso mo especially kule mu ladies night ni manse chikopo kile cha Europa League so berega once again na maiso kile cha yesterday. As I had told you, we are in a super weekend na kile cha hati we are heading for other games esikuja kwa sense again na maiso in different leagues kuli ahirihanga ya Uganda and both na hanu mihanga ya Uganda. So yesterday za kugambia results became so berega kwa again na maiso mchikopo kile cha Europa League no Europa Conference League then kuweza fixtures esikuja kwa zigena maiso this weekend. Timu ya Feyenoord baimba bara goal M then AS Roma baimba bara goal kungana ka M Galatasaray goals isatu Sparta Prague baimba bara goals kungana ka ibiri Shakhtar Donetsk goals ibiri Marseille baimba bara goals ibiri yesterday. Young Boys baimba bara goal M Sporting CP goals kungana ka isatu AC Milan goals isatu then timu ya Rennes baimba bara 0 yesterday. Benfica baimba bara goals ibiri Toulouse baimba bara goal kungana ka M yesterday. Lens 0 then timu ya Freiburg baimba bara 0 yesterday. FC Braga goals ibiri then timu ya Karabag baimba bara goals ina yesterday. Mchikopo kiri cha Europa League ekwerega nchigenda maiso rundiki the ladies night mzande soberega kwa negenda maiso other games evenegenda maiso kuli mchikopo cha Europa Conference League timu ya Olympiacos baimba bara goal M then Ferencvaros baimba bara 0 yesterday. Sturm Graz baimba bara goals ina then timu ya Solv Eindhoven bayimba baragole kwingananka Union St. Glos goals ibiri Eintracht Frankfurt ya Donny van der Beek bayimba baragoals kwingananka ibiri Ajax Amsterdam bayimba baragoals ibiri Bordeaux Glimt bayimba baragoals ibiri. It was a draw ya goals ibiri hali ibiri. Maccabi Haifa bayimba baragol then Ghent bayimba bara 0 yesterday. Real Betis bayimba bara 0 Dynamo Zagreb bayimba baragole kwingananka Savanti 0 then timu ya Ludo Goretz bayimba bara 0 ekire kya yesterday mumzane sobera kwa negenda mweso no keramuno mchikopo kiri etia Europa League mzane soberega kwa negenda mweso. That was yesterday. Today we have a number of games sikuja kwa zio zigenda mweso in different leagues. Akuli La Liga Santander timu na Villarreal mbeja kama zana timu na Getafe ekiro etia today saa itane zekiro jika kuli La Liga Santander otol mugenda muzano kwa Getafe na timu na kumankala anke Villarreal timu na Real Madrid nubacha ibemire kimeza baina points kuingana kankaga nemo Girona mchikali cha kabina points atano na mkaga Barcelona mchikali cha 3 na points kuingana nka atano nemo then Atletico Madrid bali mchikale cha kana baina points timu ya Atletico Madrid bali mchikale cha kana na points ana na mnan. So Atletico Club luniki Atletico Bilbao bali mchikale cha 5 na points ana na mkaga. Timu ya Real Betis bali mchikale cha mkaga na points 3 na mnana. Timu ya Real Sociedad bali mchikale cha msanje na points 3 na msanjo. Timu ya Las Palmas bali mchikale cha mwenda na points 5. Then timu ya Valencia bali mchikale cha 10 baina points 5. Getafe yaba Greenwood bali mchikale cha 10 baina points 3. Timu ya Osasuna bali mchikale cha 12 na points 7. Deportivo Alaves mchikale cha 13 na points 7. Villarreal mchikale cha 10 na points 7. Then timu ya Real Volcano mchikale cha 15 baina points 7. Sevilla mbongera bali mchikale cha 16 na points 7. Mallorca mchikale cha 16. Yes, Mallorca mchikale cha 16 baina points 7. Celta Vigo bali mchikale cha 17 na points 20. Then Cadiz bali mchikale cha 18 baina points kuingana nka 17. Granada mchikale cha 11 na points 13. Almeria bali mchikale cha 20. Hansa kumalira rundiki bwa kubanza kurugia nyuma with only 7 points akimeza kile cha La Liga Santander. Kule muhangali ya Italy kile cha hati Serie A aliyumzano gumu kuja kwa ngenda maiso. Torino mbeja kwa mazana timu na Lecce ekire cha today. Then timu na Inter Milan bazana timu na ya Salernitana today yasanja kwa ziritane zekiro. Kule mu Bundesliga muhangeli ya Germany Collegian mbeja kwa mazana Werder Bremen today. Lyon muhangeli ya France bazana timu na Rennes timu na Nice ekiro echahati. Kule muhanga ya Netherlands mu Eredivisie PSV Eindhoven mbeja kwa mazana timu na Heracles ekire chahati saa 4 zekiro. Kule mpaka za Championship muhangeli ya Uingereza timu ya West Bromwich Albion mbeja kwa mungisa Southampton the Mighty the Saints ya Dan Aga ekire chahati mpaka zile za Championship. Oijoke the table standings timu ya Leicester City I'll give you 5 no bacha ibebire kimeza baina points kuingana kansanjo na mnana. Timu ya Leeds United mchikaji cha kabina points nkaga na mkaga. Southampton bali mchikaji cha 3 na points kuingana nkaga neina. Then Ipswich Town bali mchikaji cha kana baina points kuingana nkankaga na 3. West Bromwich Albion bali mchikali cha 5 baina points 5 na 2. Oijuke Southampton is wounded over the weekend bakajikwasa goals is kuingana nka 3 hagole kuingana nka mbati timu na Bristol City. So today they have to recover and win this game nkobasolo kamba yongara other chances zogaruka mchikopo kine cha English Premier League come next season. Kule muihanga Elia Taki aliyo game nija kwa negena maiso timu na Kaspasa mbeja kama zana timu na Fati kiro echa today. Kule muhanga ya Portugal Filimicao mbeja kama zana timu na Real F kiro echa hati. Those are some of the games usikuja kwa zio zigena maiso. But kule muhanga ya Saudi Arabia Saudi Pro timu ya Damak FC mbeja kama zana El Shabab. Then timu ya El Kadun mbeja kama zana timu na El Ahili kiro echa hati. El Weida mbazana timu na El Atawai kiro echa today. Kule mpaka za Saudi Pro uniki mliga Saudi Pro muhanga ya Saudi Arabia. Then kiro cha nyencha another encounter nija kwa negumza mnegena maiso kule mpaka za English Premier League. Brentford the Bees ale kickoff we beat Asolingi tautu na timu ya Liverpool. The Reds the Cops they will never walk alone abatirwa Arsenal goes isato al Liverpool mbeja kamba bungera timu na Brentford ekire cha nyencha. Burnley mbeja kamba tanga na timu ya Arsenal that is tomorrow. Then Fulham Fulham the Cottagers batangatangana na timu ya Aston Villa the Villains tomorrow saa 12 za Rwebajo. Newcastle the Megapis batangatangana na timu ya Bournemouth the Cherries, that is tomorrow saa 12 za Rwebajo. Nottingham Forest the Cricketers Rudiki the Reds batangatangana na West Ham the Hammers, the wounded West Ham the Hammers abatiro musa amukaga hali 0 batira timu ya Arsenal saa 12 za Rwebajo babungera timu ya Nottingham Forest the Cricketers. Tottenham Hotspur the Lily Whites mbaja kama na timu ya Southampton Wanderers Mbisege. Then saa 2 next week Zekiro Chelsea we beat Solingi out na timu ya Manchester City the defending champion aba echikopa kenu echa English Premier League. Kuli muhangali ya Spain timu ya Atletico Madrid tomorrow mazana Las Palmas. Then Osasuna mbaja kama na timu ya Cadiz, Celta Vigo bazana timu ya Barcelona, Valencia bazana timu ya Sevilla. Then timu ya Napoli kuli muhangali ya Italy Serie A bazana timu ya Genoa, Verona bazana timu ya Juventus, timu ya Atalanta bazana na timu ya Sassuolo, that is Ekiro Ekanyencha. Muhangali ya Germany Darmstadt bazana Stuttgart. Then Heidenheim bazana timu ya Bayer Leverkusen, timu ya Hoffenheim bazana timu ya Werder Bremen, Hoffenheim bazana timu ya Union Berlin. Then timu ya Mainz 05 bazana timu ya Augsburg, timu ya Wolfsburg bazana Borussia Dortmund, RB Leipzig bazana Borussia Mönchengladbach ekire chanyencha. Muhangali ya France timu ya Lille meja kwa bazana Le Havre. Then Nantes bazana PSG, that is tomorrow. Kule muhanga ya Netherlands timu ya AZ Alkmaar bazana Fortuna Stad. Then timu ya Sparta Rotterdam bazana timu ya Excellenza Pekvol bazana timu ya Amera City. Then Haven bazana timu ya Go Ahead Eagles ekire chanyencha. Championship Plymouth bazana Leeds United, Birmingham City bazana Sunderland, Bristol City bazana Queen Park Rangers Uniriki Chupia. Then timu ya Huddersfield Town bazana Hull City, Leicester City bazana Middlesbrough, timu ya Millwall bazana Sheffield Wednesday nkakugamba Newcastle ekamkwata 8-0 omwaka gwa 2020 mwaka gwa 19 chenda na mwenda. Norwich City bazana Cardiff City, Preston North End bazana Blackburn Rovers, Rotherham United bazana Watford. Then timu ya Stoke City bazana timu ya Coventry City, Swansea City bazana Ipswich Town, that is Ekiro Ekia Nyencha. Those are some of the games zikuja kwa zio zigenda maiso. Then kiro cha Sunday another encounter nija kwa negenda maiso as we are wrapping up the show. Timu ya Sheffield United bazana Brighton and Hove Albion the Seagulls. Then Luton Town bazana Manchester United the Red Devils Ekiro Ekia Sunday. The table standings za English Premier League timu ya Liverpool the Reds the Cops they will never walk alone, still in the lead. Rundiki bacha FNB log ekimeza kile cha English Premier League na points 5 Manchester City mchikale cha kabili na points 5 Arsenal mchikale cha kusatu na points 5 Manchester City they have a game in hand. Then Tottenham Hotspur the Lille White bali mchikale cha kana na points ana na msanje. Aston Villa the Villains mchikale cha kutana na points ana na mkaga. Manchester United the Red Devils mchikale cha mkaga bali na points ana nemu. Newcastle the Megapis mchikale cha msanje na points ana na asatu na mkaga. West Ham the Hammers bali mchikale cha 10 bali mchikale cha mnana ambayo ina points 65. Brighton and Hove Albion the Seagulls mchikale cha mwena na points 65. Chelsea the Blues mchikale cha 10 na points 64. Wolverhampton Wanderers Misege mchikale cha 10 baina points 32. Fulham the Cottagers bali mchikale cha 10 na points 62. Mchikale cha 12 sorry na points 49. Bournemouth the Cherries mchikale cha 13 na points 57. Crystal Palace the Eagles bali mchikale cha 15 na points 49. Nottingham Forest the Cricketers mchikale cha 10 mchikale cha 16 baina points kulingana na Abernina. Then timu na Everton Luton Town mchikale cha 17 na points 20. Everton the Trophies mchikale cha 18 baina points 19. Burnley bali mchikale cha 19 the Hatters. Then timu ya Sheffield bali mchikale cha 20 na points 13 babeta the Blades mchikopo kile cha English Premier League. So far this weekend it is going to be a super one. Those are some of the games as kuja okazios again. So back in studios we go straight to Angela. You give us your last remarks. Maybe before your last remarks, do you support Arsenal, Manchester United, Chelsea, Liverpool or none?
I'm here to talk about Frisbee. I would not want to
I know.
do that.
I already know the team
Anyway,
you support.
I support Manchester United.
Okay. I saw it coming. Anyway, in your last words.
Thank you for the opportunity to be here. And I would like to call upon even the schools that did not respond to the invite. I invite you at least to come and see the sport and cheer your fellow students. You never know, maybe you could also join. We shall be there tomorrow at Nyakasura School from morning at, you can come in at 9, but we shall be there at 8 because that's when the games will start at 9. So you can come in at 9 till, we shall be there till 6.
Okay.
Yes, then also the next day, the same program. You are all welcome. Feel free to inform a friend or a relative. And yeah, you are welcome.
Okay. The game of sport unites people. And tomorrow when you come at Nyakasura, make sure you get a new friend. Anyway, thank you for the messages. I was sending messages on our Facebook page. Thank you. Unagamba, thanks Aga for the program. Bamweta Muhenda Hassan. Thank you. Unagamba Musabe Julius. Thank you for giving us sports. Thank you. Musabe Julius. Unagamba Nyakana Leah. Live and clear here in Kata. Thank you for the show. Okay. Naramucha Umbeja. Anyway, I was sending messages. Nenya wawiroho no following intekanize na Fort Sport. Thank you very much. Keep on following us. This is Fort TV once again. Tulumkibuge kia fupo to Tourism City. In case of any business, you can come and advertise with us. The doors are widely open. Up next ni intekaniza a lunchtime request with Irene and Solo. Beja kama kutoa mpaka saa za kwa zumunana ndio kama 13. Then Kajabago will be coming na Kachumbali. Then Sita Rush na inija kwa Neja. It being a Friday. More fire, more vibe, club bangers as we come a new weekend. Anyway, ntekaniza ya sport, aruniki Fort Sport, nja kwa njigua, ntuja kwa ntuegua, kiro cha balaza, God willingly, kiro cha balaza, ntuja kwa ntugaruka, kuwa ntukuhereza our best. Then kiro cha balaza, will let you know, kiki kisoberi kwa nchigena maiso, as far as Frisbee, so ya kuja kwa negena maiso this weekend. I'm out of here, ni magondeza ekire kirungi, enjoy a weekend. Kandi once it's not on, it's not safe. Life is so precious. My name is Dan Aga. Stay on Fort TV.